All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because in today's video, what we're talking about is ZIM Integrated Shipping. The reason being is there is a lot going bullish for ZIM. Now, I made a video on ZIM kind of in the past. Actually, what I want to do here is I want to pull it up and see when exactly I made that, because I made a claim saying that ZIM was likely to be bullish in the future, just going off of shipping rates and then obviously any kind of conflicts that are going on within the Red Sea. But I made a video here, if we could see when the date was, about Jan 5th. This was back when freight rates, you can probably see here, Jan 5th, when freight rates were at $2,500. And I mentioned that I believe that ZIM would potentially prosper and continue up. We can see where Jan 5th is right here. Jan 5th, we could see ZIM was trading at about levels it was today. But freight rates since then have continued upwards. They are now currently at about $3,400 for a 40-foot container. And so this is obviously a great impact on ZIM, because the higher freight rates are, the higher the paychecks ZIM will be receiving, which will translate to earnings per share and could potentially translate into a dividend. And in this video, I have a few articles that I want to show you super quickly. I have one by, this is Seeking Alpha, and I have one by Reuters. And basically, one is about how ZIM has a great potential upside to generate potentially $24 in earnings per share for 2024. And, you know, even in the coming, just the March, because there is a earnings announcement on March 11th for ZIM. So we'll talk a little bit about that and what we could potentially expect. And there's also kind of a new conflict that just came out February 12th, so one day, or actually today, this morning, about how potentially there's more conflicts in the Red Sea, which would further push rates up. So if you guys are invested in ZIM, please do remember to stick around, and please do remember to subscribe, as I'll keep you guys updated. We're currently 4,099 subscribers, so one subscriber away. Be that one subscriber and see that those 3 digits flip. But today we're talking about ZIM. If you're invested in ZIM, I want to let you guys know I'm also invested. I have 41 shares, and my average share price is actually $23.63. I haven't been averaging down too much. You can see I'm about 50% down on my current position, but that's okay because I am a long-term holder of ZIM. When I bought ZIM, I pledged to be a long-term holder, and I am, because you know what? Just going off of kind of their business and their balance sheet, they're still a strong company. You're looking here at a market cap of $1.5 billion, yet they do have total cash of over $3 billion, so double their market cap. Total assets about $11.5 billion, and to the current liabilities, pretty much half of that. So that is great. That is exactly what we want to see. And I'm not trying to hide anything here. You look on the right side here, you can see their earnings actually missed for the past 3 months significantly, and this was due to the fact that freight rates were down to lows. You guys all know that in 2020 and 2021, freight rates absolutely jumped. They jumped to almost $10,000 for 40-foot container, but then went all the way down to, you can see here, markers like $1,000 per 40-foot container, 1,100, which obviously greatly impacted the earnings of ZIM in a negative way. You could see here, pull up the quarterly results, going down to about $1.2 billion in total revenue, which came for a loss of ZIM. This was due to depreciation, so don't worry about this. What you really want to look at is about $165 million loss there. So that their cash totally covers that. But now we're talking about some bullish things for ZIM. So in this article from Seeking Alpha, which came out February 9th, so fairly recently, 3 days ago, ZIM Integrated Shipping has the potential to generate $24 in earnings per share annually and is currently trading at a substantial discount, as you guys are aware, $12 share price. Now, the company has a robust position of over $23 in cash per share and additional assets value at $5.3 per share. This is nothing new. We know that obviously ZIM has a lot in cash. The one great thing about this cash position is it puts them in a very safe position to handle any kind of misfortunes or any kind of bad turbulence in the shipping industry, which, to be honest, I believe we've seen with freight rates falling so low. And ZIM is still holding on to a significant amount of cash, so that is fantastic. Now, ZIM's strategic investment and actively managed fleet capacity model position for profitability and highly competitive cost structure in 2025. Now, this is really good because I'm not sure if you guys are aware or not, but ZIM actually purchased a bunch of new ships, and I'm pretty sure it was about 46 or so. I probably have it they probably have it listed here. Yeah, you can see here, received 46 new build containers. So ZIM invested about $1 billion, if I can find that, into new ships. And that's going to significantly serve to reduce their cost basis because there are a lot of LNG ships, and it's going to put them in a good position to tackle and take on these higher freight rates with a greater TEU capacity to carry more, obviously, inventory and things like that, more containers. Now, ZIM Integrated Shipping has reemerged as a formidable cash machine with the potential to generate $24 in earnings per share annually at current shipping rates. Current shipping rates being these $3,400 per 40-foot container shipping rates. Now, obviously, if container rates can stay this high, which I actually do believe they're going to stay this high, then ZIM will significantly prosper, and ZIM will most likely bring back the dividend. ZIM's dividend policy is to pay out 30% of whatever they receive as net income. And a realistic assumption for earnings per share for 2024 is actually $11.45 here. So taking our calendar, we have 11.45, and I'm going to multiply this by the conservative measure. Remember, ZIM also pays out up to 50% of its net income pays out 50% of its net income as a dividend, but we're going to go with a conservative marker of 30% because that is on the lowest side of ZIM. We're looking at a $3 and potential $3.44 dividend from ZIM. This is what analysts expect over 2024. Personally, I do think they'll probably pay out more. I think this is a conservative estimate, and I do think that freight rates are going higher. The reason being, an article came out today, Yemen's healthiest target cargo ship bound for Iran, shipping analysts say. Now, this actually came out today. It's February 12th. You can see it came out this morning at 8:57 a.m. And this is obviously what I do. I'm trying to keep you guys updated with everything as soon as I hear the news so you guys can take advantage. Now, Yemen's Iran aligned healthists have targeted a cargo ship in the Red Sea, which shipping analysts say on Monday, today, has been carrying corn to Iran. So basically, I'm not sure what Yemen's Houthis group is or anything like that. But obviously, if they're targeting more cargo ships, that is the whole reason for this massive increase in container shipping prices. The Red Sea is a major trading route, and obviously a lot of container shipping companies like ZIM Integrated Shipping have been avoiding the Red Sea due to these attacks, taking longer routes. But one thing is ZIM Integrated Shipping actually doesn't really take the Red Sea too much. It doesn't occupy much of their kind of their routing in terms of their ships. So it is great for ZIM because most other carriers are going to be experiencing higher kind of shipping costs, but ZIM won't because it makes up such a small portion of their shipping kind of routes, but they are still taking advantage of these high shipping rates. So everything is pretty much playing for ZIM's favor, which is why I'm not selling any of my shares. If anything, I'll be definitely looking to add within the next coming months or month if ZIM drops any lower than, I'd say, $11, $12. But yeah, this is pretty much it for ZIM. To be honest, they're a company that serves over 90 countries, more than 300 terminals, over 34,000 customers. They're a huge company. I really don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, I do think they're going to be prospering soon off these rates. I'll keep you guys posted. The last rate kind of announcement was February 9th, so we'll look to have one about February 16th or the 17th, about a week from then. But I wanted to keep you guys updated because we could potentially see a spike in ZIM stock price. Not that we will, but potentially just due to new kind of attacks and new things coming out around the Red Sea, which should push rates even higher. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do remember to like this video and subscribe. We're up to 4,099 subscribers. I'll do my best if you guys do subscribe, you do like this video, to keep you guys updated with anything on ZIM, any kind of news, any kind of new kind of like attacks or anything like that. Not that they're good to see, but you know what, they are impacting shipping rates, and it's something to be aware of if we are investors in ZIM. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do remember to stick around. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys do take care.